What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys a total of 4 NBA player props I love on the board for this Saturday, December 28th NBA slate. And boy, have our last 3 videos been super hot recently. On the video on Christmas, we went 4 out of 4 on those picks. On the video on the 26th, right after Christmas, we went 5 out of 6. And then yesterday's video, we just hit another sweep. We went 3 out of 3. We gave you guys a total of 4 players, but Draymond did not play, so again went 3 out of 3 instead. So our players have been literally super consistent. 12 out of our last 13 players that we've given you guys on the channel have been smacking out, so hopefully those ones have been benefiting you guys from Christmas on. Again, we've just been super going crazy, and hopefully you guys have been telling those ones down below. Let me know if you guys have. We're looking to keep this little run going. Love the board and the players for the Saturday slate. So again, before we get in those, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turn on. Should be in the water me. Again, we've been giving you guys bangers, so again, it would literally just takes 1 second to drop that sub down below. And again, why wouldn't you? Our picks have been super hot, so again, it would just really mean the world to me. And if you guys haven't joined already and are new to the channel, we do got a free Discord link in the description down below for anyone to join. Completely free. It's just where we will be posting our player of the days, the ones I'm most confident on the whole slate for NBA games, and then like just announcements and some extra player props and whatnot. So again, if you guys want to join, completely free, link will be linked in the description of this video down below. And enough talking. With that being said, we're gonna go and hop right at the props. So we got on today's board. As you guys can see, pretty big slate. I usually like to target my favorite game of the slates for my player of the day. In that case, we're going to be rocking with Milwaukee Bucks versus Chicago Bulls. For my player of the day, as you guys can see, the over and under for this game is 229.5, which is pretty solid, like 115 apiece from each end of the ball. And the spread on the game is only minus 2.5 in favor of Milwaukee. So again, it should be a good game, long carve out ones. And these guys in their 2 head-to-head so far this season was a really good one as well. So again, a lot of offense to be scored and should be a nice down to the wire matchup. And with that being said, our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be rocking Giannis Antetokounmpo over his points line at 30.5. Love this line frame. I believe this is a very good matchup. As you guys can see, in the last 10 games, he's been super consistent. 7 out of 10. This was obviously majority of the NBA Cup and whatnot. As you guys can see, every single day he went over this line and was pretty much at it, like just being hooked barely. This game was a blowout. He got hooked. This was one where he got hooked by 0.5 against Boston Celtics, a good defensive team. And this was just defensive battle against the OKC Thunder. But he's been super consistent despite that one. And he's just been going crazy. So again, I feel like he should have another good game right here. Coming back. He hasn't played in a while though. I believe he had like an illness or whatnot whenever I was like reading it, and like some back spasms. So he hasn't played in actually since the 20th. It's already the 28th right now. So he has had a good amount of rest, but I feel like he should come back stronger just with that nice little break that he had going on. I believe this is a perfect game where he can come back into and just do his thing, getting buckets. Obviously, majority of the time he's going to be driving and just dunking, so he's not going to like really need to get back into the rhythm and things like that crazy. If we look at Chicago Bulls defensively, as you guys can see, they're one of the most vulnerable teams on defense. They're ranked 29th in points allowed, around 121.8 a game. If we look at opposing power forwards, specifically which Giannis does play, they get around 27 a game, which is insane value. And he has a great resume against these guys. If we look at his last head-to-heads against these guys, he's gone over this line 5 out of 6. 4 straight against these guys. Both games this season, he had 38 and 41, which is insane. Like I just mentioned, both these games were really good ones. 133 to 122, 106 to 122. So good, very good matchups from both of these ones on the season so far. And I believe it should be another one. Again, 38 and 41. You can't make that up. 46, 32, 35, and 26. These 4 were from last season, and again, the ones where he went crazy were from this season. So again, all these ones were great matchups. He saw 35 minutes plus in all of these games, averaging a total of 37 minutes played with 20 plus shot attempts in all these games. If we compare that to his last 10 games, he has literally identical stats, 35 minutes with 20 shot attempts. Again, this is a perfect matchup, especially with the team so vulnerable defensively. I believe Giannis should have a great game and easily score 30 plus points in this type of matchup. So with that being said, this is my player of the day in today's video, Giannis over this 30.5 points. If you guys didn't take anything from today's video, I'd recommend the player of the days. I give you guys a player of the day in every single video, and those are the ones I'm most confident in. And in that case, for this December 28th Saturday slate, we're going to be rocking with Giannis as my player of the day. So our player of the days have been super consistent. I believe like in the last 10 player of the days, only like just one have missed. So again, those ones have been super hot. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys would know. And that is my player of the day right there. With the second player on today's video, we're going to be rocking with Trae Young over his points and assists at 35.5. Now, he's been going crazy recently. I'm typically not a last 5 type of guy. But if we look at his last 4 games, he's been balling out. And these are actually against tough teams like the Minnesota Timberwolves Now he has a very great matchup against the Miami Heat. If we look at Miami Heat specifically against point guards, they're ranked 21st and 28th, giving around 25 and 10.4 a game. That's honestly where they're most vulnerable to by far. As you guys can see, if we look at all the other positions, they're kind of solid. And then point guard, that's where they're by far give up the most points and assists allowed to. Again, they're just super weak. They don't really have no one to guard them. And then with a guy like Trae Young, I feel like he should have those opportunities to score even better with that position being super weak. And obviously, Trae Young is the all-star player on this team, the star player. If we look at Trae Young in the season, he's gone 13 out of 29, which is not the best, not the worst. He had a pretty rough start in the middle of the season, though. And then the whole in-season tournament, he kind of he got picked it up a little bit, but as you guys can see, it was kind of shaky throughout the middle of the season. But recently, he's been picking up, which we'd love to see. And his head-to-heads against these guys, this Miami team, he went 2 out of 2 last season, 38 and 43 total points and assists, as you guys can see in both these matchups. With almost 40 minutes played in both these games, which is insane value. Took 20 plus shot attempts and saw 22.5 potential assists, which is actually insane. That is super crazy, super high line. And as you guys can see, if we look at his last 10 games alone, he's been averaging around 36 plus minutes, 17 shot attempts, and 20.7 potential assists. So again, that's almost identical to what you saw in this head-to-head recently against Miami, which was last season. And his numbers have been going crazy recently as well. Last 5 games specifically, 18 shot attempts, almost 20 potential assists. And again, Miami defensively all season so far, they've been by far most vulnerable to against opposing point guards. I believe Trae Young should have a great matchup right here, and I expect him to ball and do his thing. So that is our second player on today's video. Oh, what happened to Giannis? Did they take out Giannis? Giannis, hello. Oh, well, it looks like they took down Giannis's normal points line. Okay, well, you guys saw in the video though. It was Georgia at 30.5. Not sure why they took it down. They only have the Demon Goblin up right now, but you guys know Giannis is the player of the day, so not sure what happened to that one. But Trae Young is the second player on today's video over that points and assist line at 35.5. With the third player on today's video, we're going to be rocking with De'Aaron Fox over his points at 24.5. Love this line for him. I believe this one should be a good one. I was debating on putting this one as the player of the day. Now, Lakers, they're not the best, not the worst defensively. As you guys can see, they're at 19th in points allowed, get around 113 plus a game. Now, De'Aaron Fox always goes crazy against this team. Obviously, their head coach just got fired, which is why I didn't really put him as the player today, because I don't know how like their team's gonna function and whatnot. They should honestly be the same still, though. Again, they've had their struggles with him. Obviously, it can't get any worse. I mean, it could, but again, I feel like De'Aaron Fox and like Sabonis, another player, should just take accountability and go out there and just be able to ball out regardless. So again, I love this line. His minutes have been super consistent. It's 37 plus minutes, 20 shot attempts plus on the whole season. And again, his line was only at 24.5. Love this matchup. He always goes crazy against the Lakers. If we look at his recent 7 head-to-heads against these guys, there's only one game where he's gone under 6 out of 7. Again, that's insane value. It's just super consistent, as you guys can see right here. He had similar shot attempts to what he's seen so far in the season, and again, identical minutes. So those opportunities are going to be there for him. And again, this is just, again, a matchup where he thrives in, so not really much else to explain right there. But I love Fox over his points line at 25.5 right there. Oh, did it just get bumped up? Yeah, so this one did actually get bumped up as well. So 25.5 now, unfortunately. But still love the line. I believe he should go out there and do his thing. And then with the last player on today's video, we're going to be rocking with Mikal Bridges over his PRA line at 23.5. This is another good matchup against the Washington Wizards. Obviously, there is blowout potential in this type of game. But surprisingly, the Washington Wizards have been picking things up recently against opposing teams. If you've been like watching their last couple games after the NBA Cup, they've actually been doing their thing. Jordan Poole is going out there, keeping themselves in games just with him alone. So again, as long as they can keep up with the Knicks a little bit, I believe Mikal Bridges should go out there and get his PRA easily. As you guys can see, he's been going crazy recently. So again, I expect him to keep this little run going. And if we look at Washington Wizards against opposing small forwards, power forwards, shooting guards, which he all kind of fluctuates from, they go up so many points overall. Obviously, they're ranked 29th, 30th, and 25th in PRA, allowed to give around 121 plus a game, 48 plus a game, and then 28 plus a game on those points, rebounds, and assist stats. And again, this dude takes a consistent amount of shots. If we look at his last 10 games alone, he's been taking 15 plus shot attempts, been seeing almost 40 plus minutes a game, which is insane. 5.6 plus or 5.6 rebound chances a game, and then 5.6 potential assists a game. So again, all those opportunities for to be there, and his line is only at 23.5, which is pretty low in my opinion. Even the times where he's gone under, they were barely, not even like over 5, where he needed more to cover, and a lot of them were just tough matchups, like against Orlando, for example, a very good defensive team. Pelicans, low scoring game. This is actually a high scoring game where I believe some other players like Cat and Jalen Brunson went crazy. And then again, Orlando, which is also a solid team, low scoring game. Now he's the Washington Wizards. I feel like this should be a good one where he could score easily and just get that PRA right there. So that is my last player on today's video, Mikal Bridges, over that PRA line at 23.5. And that's my last player on today's video. Again, that's still 4 players. Oh, as you guys can see, Giannis is back on the board. You guys saw that live as I was making the video. It was originally at 30.1 or 30.5. Now it's all the way at 31.5. So again, unfortunate right there, but that just shows that there's good value on this play. So again, this is my player of the day right here, Giannis, over that 31.5. Unfortunately, got bumped up, but we're still going to take it. So you guys saw the live bump as we're making this video. So these are my 4 plays I'm rocking with for this Saturday, December 28th slate. Again, Giannis over that 31.5 points, player of the day. If you guys would take anything, I'd recommend that play. Second player, Trae Young, over that 35.5 points and assists. Third player, De'Aaron Fox, over that 25 points. And then fourth player, Mikal Bridges, over that 23.5 PRA line. So those are my players I'm rocking with. Love all these ones. And from the information and breakdowns I gave you guys, you guys can use these picks however you guys want. From the information I gave you guys, use them to whatever you guys think is best for your own benefit. Or tell straight up. We've just been super hot on our picks recently. So again, these are my ones I'm rocking with, and just try to give you guys the best insight and overall edge and try and win some money together, which we're all trying to do and which we have been doing the last 3 days. So again, hopefully you guys have been enjoying those picks recently. So with that being said, that is all I got for you guys on today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just takes 1 second down below. It would really help my content grow, my channel grow, and everything. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys in today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.